Ipakilala mo na at then kung sino ang ating guest para mabigyan ng magandang balita sa ating mga kabayan, everyone.
Yes, Sir Ringo, we are privileged today. We have here in the house, see, let's all welcome Miss Mariel Baguno, our Geographical Project Associate. Let's welcome Miss Mariel. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good morning po, and good evening din po sa ibang kababayan natin all over the world. Magandang buhay po sa inyong lahat. I'm Mariel. I'm currently representing Phil and Beslan for the Verde Spatial project. And for this afternoon, or morning, or evening, kung nasaan po man kayo, I will be presenting to you some of our investment angles for Verde Spatial, and of course, my good news kami mamaya-maya. So please, stay tuned, and please like, share, and tag your friends dito po sa promotion natin for Verde Spatial. Yan. So, to start po, I will be presenting a short AVP para po sa Verde Spatial project. So, for a quick refresher lang on our project, please watch this po. Okay. Presenting to everyone the Verde Spatial project. Okay, that was the Verde Spatial project located in the City of the Stars in Commonwealth, Quezon City. So for today, I will be discussing our project and some of our investments or reason to invest in Quezon City and in Verde Spatial. So start with. So first off, a brief reintroduction into our products of Philinvest Land Inc. So we have our residential brands that is Futura, Aspire, and Prestige. We have products like house and lot properties. We also have mid-rise communities. And other products provided by Philinvest, we have here the townscapes, offices and mixed-use communities, leisure, and malls. So this is your trusted developer. Philinvest, we build the Filipino dream. So for this afternoon, we'll be focusing on Futura by Philinvest on our mid-rise community in Commonwealth, Quezon City. So, Futura by Philinvest is known to provide your accessible, safe, and secure communities at a budget-friendly price. So, why should you invest in Quezon City? So, this is for Verde Spatial, a project of Futura by Philinvest. So first off, we have our economic recovery factor for the Philippines. That would be having a three pillars of the Philippine GDP growth, also our vaccination programs and herd immunity, and also our infrastructure development. So these 3 points go hand in hand to have our economic recovery possibly by this year 2021 or up until year 2023. So first up for the Philippine GDP growth, so simply put, we posted a negative quarter one GDP for the Philippines, but a huge jump for our quarter two GDP, and we're hoping for a positive GDP or a positive outlook for the coming quarter three review and also for quarter four. So one factor or two factors that will be greatly affecting our GDP growth for the Philippines would be, of course, our vaccination programs and herd immunity. So, with the government procuring a number of vaccine shots for the entire population in the Philippines, so we are hoping that very soon we will be reaching herd immunity for majority of our populace. And also, in Metro Manila, I am happy to announce that the LGUs have successfully fully vaccinated at least 30% of their target population as of quarter 3, 2021, and they're already close to 50% of their population inoculated with the first dose. So that is a big deal, particularly considering our current situation with the COVID-19 pandemic. And also, we have the infrastructure developments. So this is under the Build program of our government, which spans from roads and highways, your bridges. You also have here your railway and subway systems. Also included here are ports, airports, bus lines, terminals, and industrial development projects. So we are hoping that by the time the pandemic ends, we will be having larger mobility and accessibility to major areas, not only in Metro Manila, but also to our regional locations as well. So the Build program is handled by three major government agencies, that is DPWH, the DOTR, and BCDA. Next investment angle here would be your places of interest. So as mentioned by Ms. Eden and Sir Ringo earlier, so one of our investment point is that Quezon City is home to renowned academic institutions. So Quezon City is a location that is known to host some of the widely recognized schools and universities, not only in the Philippines, but also internationally. So this makes the area a top choice for residents and youth, for our clients, and also for future lease or rental to the student market. So some of the academic institutions that are in close proximity to Verde Spatial are as follows. So as mentioned earlier, you have UP Diliman or University of the Philippines. We have Miriam College, New Era University, Ateneo de Manila University. So these four are notable names for academic institutions. And other universities here as well in Quezon City, you have Our Lady of Fatima University in Fairview, National University Fairview branch. You have FEU and RMF, which is a top name for a medical school, and PUP in Quezon City, the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. So another good thing about investing in Quezon City is that for other commercial establishments, you also have here in the Novaliches and Fairview area in Quezon City, you have Robinson's Novaliches, the Fairview Center Mall, Ayala Fairview Terraces, and SM City Fairview. So that is way up in the north. Now, if we go to the other side, you can also access these establishments in Katipunan and North Avenue in Quezon City, which would connect you further to other cities or other barangays within Quezon City. So, in Katipunan, you have the UP Town Center. For North Avenue, you currently have three major establishments. That is the Verde North Mall, you have Trinoma Mall, and SM City North EDSA. Also, we all know that Quezon City is a large city and it also hosts majority of our government agencies in the Philippines. So, if you're looking for a future career in government or public service, Quezon City is one of the places that you should consider to have your residence in. So, we have here a few notable names, so I won't be going through this list anymore. So, this is just for illustration purposes. Third angle here for your investment in Quezon City would, of course, be your accessibility. So for this one, we will be highlighting your access to popular township areas. So these are known to be major developments in Quezon City. These are also known as major places for you to work in, like Vertis North in North Avenue, Quezon City. This is developed by Ayala Land. We also have here Eastwood City by Mega World, located in Bagong Bayan, Quezon City. And of course, our well-known Araneta City in Cubao, Quezon City. So those three are popular township areas with enough space for residential and commercial developments and also spaces for play and leisure. So these townships are like a city within the Quezon City. Also, here you have here your connectivity to key central business districts. So you have here two of the most popular CBDs in the Philippines, like Makati City CBD and also Ortigas or Pasig City CBD. So with Quezon City being one of the cities of the National Capital Region of the Philippines, it is adjacent to areas that are popular locations for employment and development. And lastly, we have here our transportation developments. So we currently have two build projects that are very near the Verde Spatial project. So first one here is the MRT 7 line and another one is the Metro Manila subway. So for the Metro Rail Transit Line 7, this is a 22-kilometer railway line with proposed 14 stations for construction and development. So the line would run from San Jose del Monte in Bulacan and would end in the North Triangle Common Station in Quezon City, or simply put, that is located in North Avenue. So what's good about MRT 7 is that Verde Spatial is only 400 meters from Doña Carmen Station. So from Verde Spatial, you can go to the north in Bulacan, or you can go to further places in Metro Manila once you reach the North Triangle Common Station in North Avenue. So for the Metro Manila subway, you can access this through the North Triangle Common Station in North Avenue, which connects LRT1, MRT3, MRT 7, and the Metro Manila subway. Now for the Metro Manila subway, this will run from a north to south direction. And what's good about this is that it has stations in Quezon City, in Pasig, Makati, Taguig, Pasay, and Parañaque City. So this is a 36-kilometer subway line which runs from Valenzuela City, that will be the first station in East Valenzuela, and would end in Asia World in Parañaque City. Okay. So that is our investment points for Verde Spatial in Quezon City. Okay. Last part would be our construction updates for Verde Spatial. So we're happy to announce that we are nearing our final leg for the construction of the building. So after a long while, this is a huge relief for all of us. Construction progress and ongoing works as of September 2021, we are currently at 65% in our construction progress for the entire development. So our building is completely topped off already. And for this year, we're looking to continue with the works for the exterior and exterior finishes, and also the construction of your amenity area in the project vicinity, and a full testing and commissioning of all the systems inside the building. For a quick overview on our current project photos, so this was taken last September 2021. So as you can see, we have already completed the shell of the building. Now we will be beautificating it. Okay. Now for our timeline, our construction completion date remains unchanged. So we're looking forward to finishing our construction for the building by first half of year 2022. That is a few months away. And our projected turnover date to our clients and our buyers would be by the second half of year 2022. So with that, I would like to present a short video on our building construction and also on our unit finishes as well. So please stay tuned.
Ayun, meron tayong isang bisita rito. Ayan. May isang bisita rito na nakapag-invest at TJ at Eden.
Wow, exciting!
Sa Verde Spatial. Live na nandito siya. Papanayimin natin nga, tingnan nga natin kung anong pakiramdam niya. Nakita niya yung kanyang properties. Malapit ang maitayo. Nandiyan na ba? Ready na ba ang ating guest ngayong gabi? Siya ay isang nurse.
Wow, live na live!
Ayun.
Yan, hello, magandang umaga po sa lahat, no? Good afternoon po dyan sa Pilipinas. Yes, ako po isang happy investor din po, no, ng Verde Spatial. And nung narinig ko po yung mga kwento nila, Ma'am Eden, ako din kasi taga-UP. Pero hindi po ako nag-aral doon, nag-jogging lang po ako sa UP, no? Parang narinig ko kanina, chapsoy. Parang chapsoy po narinig ko, sir, nung narinig ko yung pag-uusap nyo. Alam niyo yung chapsoy, parang kompleto na po, no? Kulang na lang yung taga-kain. So, ganun yung naramdaman ko kanina sa Verde Spatial, na nung naririnig ko, kompleto na po lahat. Tsaka nag-stay din po ako sa Quezon City. Alam ko po na napakahirap na po maghanap ng magandang property na parang, yung taga-probinsya rin po kasi ako, naghahanap ako ng province vibe sa Manila. So, nung narinig ko itong Verde Spatial, no, At ako din po isang OFW dati na walang naiipon po talaga. But you know what, sabi ni Ma'am Eden kanina, na yung savings mo, kasi ako talaga wala akong savings, hindi ako nakakapag-save. Pero alam niyo po, nung nag-decide po ako sa Verde Spatial, nakapag-save po ako, no? Nakapag-save po ako buwan-buwan. So hindi ko po nalamalayan, yung savings ko nilagay ko po dito sa Verde Spatial. And you know what makes me happy talaga? Naging happy po ako kasi in 3 months time, nag-appreciate na po yung value niya po, no? From, kasabi niya kanina sa presentation, from 1.5 to 2 million ngayon, nasa ano na po yung studio unit, nasa 3 point something million. Kaya panalong-panalo po talaga. Ang sabi ko po, nung naririnig ko po yung presentation nila, na hindi ko na po siya i-let go, no? Kasi appreciation value is really real. And nakapag-4 savings po ako. At sabi po nila, nung malapit lang po sa MRT station, at alam ko po, when nagstay po ako sa Metro Manila, pag malapit po sa MRT station, ang ibig sabihin po nun, ang dami pong opportunities. Kaya the rental potential, yung bonus po na maparenta, is andun po siya. At syempre, excited po ako kasi kinuha ko itong Verde Spatial, not only for myself only, no? Kasi nung andun po ako sa Manila, ay may anak din po kasi ako, mahilig po kami, dinadala ko siya sa park, nagpipiknik po kami. But nung nakita ko tong Verde Spatial, sabi ko, I'm so excited, not for myself, but para po sa anak ko. Kasi para pag uwi ko po sa Pilipinas, hindi na po ako mamumroblema kung saan ko po siya dadalhin, no? Hindi na po ako pupunta sa mall para dalhin po siya sa playhouse. But dito na po sa Verde Spatial, kasi kompleto na nga po, tayo na lang po yung kulang. May playground na rin po doon, may place na makapag-jogging ka. Kumpleto na po talaga. May gym na rin kung saan pwede kang mag-exercise. At ang kagandahan pa dito, mahilig po kasi ako sa nature, ang lapit po niya sa La Mesa Ecopark. Kaya sa mga nag-invest po dyan, ito lang po yung masasabi ko, wag niyo na natin po itong let go. Kasi for sure, habang tumatagal, if you feel na tao kang nasaktan, broken-hearted, ang Verde Spatial po, habang tumatagal, patuloy po itong magmamahal sa inyo at patuloy po itong mag-appreciate. So yun lang po masishare ko. Wag na po nating i-let go itong Verde Spatial kasi nakikita ko po talaga yung vision dito sa Quezon City, no? Ang dami po talagang progress sa Quezon City kasi nagstay din po ako doon sa ng 2 taon sa Metro Manila. So yun lang po, maraming salamat po sa opportunity na nakapag-share po ako.
Yeah. Sir, Brother Jet, nasaan po kayong lugar ngayon?
Nasa ano po ako ngayon, sir, sa Saudi Arabia po. Isa po akong nurse.
Ano po pinagkakabalahan niyo, sir, dyan? Ano po ang trabaho niyo, sir, Jet dyan?
Ako po isang nurse, no? From 9 to 5, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nagne-nurse po ako. Ang kagandahan po pala, hindi ko po na-share, no? Para sa mga kababayan natin. Ito po, alam niyo po yung magandang nangyari po sa akin kasi napabilang po ako sa isang napaka-positibong grupo sa Fresh Revo. Ito po, alam niyo po ba, yung pinangbabayad ko sa down payment, hindi na po nanggagaling sa sahod ko. Kasi maliban sa pag-nurse, dito sa umaga, sa gabi po, nagiging entrepreneur po ako. Alam niyo po ba, ginawa ko po itong, kung gusto niyo pong malaman, contact niyo lang po kami kasi i-share po namin kung paano po yung down payment niyo, hindi na po manggagaling sa sahod niyo. So yun po yung kagandahan, nakakapag-save na po ako at the same time, yung pinangbabayad ko, hindi na po nanggagaling sa sahod ko. So yun po yung isa sa mga good news po pala na i-share ko sa inyo.
Wow, grabe naman ang sharing, Brother Jet. Akala ko nung 9 to 5, nag-nurse siya. Tapos 6 to 12, nagpapasyente siya. Para nurse at pasyente. Yung pala, nagbi-business ka. Akala ko gano'n. Sorry naman.
Magandang balita yun. Magandang idea yun, Sir Ringo, no? Pwede palang malibre ang unit mo sa pamamagitan ng pagiging entrepreneur kagaya ni Brother Jet. Pwede pala yun. Yun pa rin yung sinasabi mong other people's money. O, in Tagalog?
Ano sabi mo? Mag-isa ka sa yung grabe ka talaga, Ate Den. At least di mo nalilimutan ng salitang Tagalog. No? Anyway, Brother Jet, any last word para sa ating lahat ng mga kasamahan dyan? Nurse na nag-invest sa Quezon City, Verde Spatial. Ano kinuha mo dyan, Brother Jet? 2 bedrooms ba? 1 bedroom? O studio unit?
Studio unit po, Sir Ringo. Kumuha po ako ng studio unit, no? Dito.
Mm-hmm. So ano sa tingin mo, nilulook forward mo sa iyong property? Paparentahan mo ba siya? Titirhan mo ba siya? Or Airbnb mo ba siya? Anong project mo dyan sa iyong studio unit na yan?
Actually, nung kinuha ko ito, wala akong balak mag-invest, no? But sabi ko nga lang po, hindi ako nakapag-ipon bilang OFW. Kaya sabi ko, ito na yung chance siguro na ito na po yung first savings ko. For now, for ang plano, wala po kasi tayong talo sa pag-i-invest. So kung iparenta ko, bonus na bonus siya. Pero what I'm excited about is pag-uwi ko sa Pilipinas, let's say for example, na turnover pag-uwi ko doon, I'm so excited na dalhin po yung anak ko dito. Kasi may swimming pool, kompleto na po. So dito na po a place na hindi ko na ako mamang problema, dadalhin ko pa siya sa resort para makapag-banding. Dito na po kami magbabanding siguro. So ito po yung what I'm so excited about dito. Kaya sabi ko nga, sa mga nag-invest po dito, wag na po nating pakawalan. Wag na po nating i-let go po ito. Kasi panalong-panalo na tayo. Wala po tayong talo kasi appreciation value is really real. Tapos yung nasa MRT station, 5 minutes walk lang. Kasi napakahirap po sa Metro Manila pag malayo po tayo sa MRT station. Naranasan ko po kasi ang daming tao dyan sa Metro Manila. Nag-Quezon City pa ako, 4 a.m. in the morning. Sabi ko, ano ba to? Parang mga langgam ba tong tao? Saan ba sila nanggagaling? No, but nagpupunta ka sa MRT station, grabe yung pila. But dito po, pagising mo, kahit hindi ka maligo, diretso ka na sa MRT station, ang lapit, isang tumbling na lang. Kaya wag na po nating i-let go. Ang potential po niya for bonus rental, andyan po. At kung may mga anak po kayo, I'm sure mag-e-enjoy po sila dito. Kasi chop suey po siya, kompleto. Ang kulang na lang po is tagakain. Kulang na lang po kayo dito sa Verde Spatial. So yun po, sa mga kababayan po natin, wag na po nating i-let go. Ipaglaban po natin yung ating naumpisahan. So God bless po sa lahat.
The Philippines emerges to be one of the best performing economies globally with a consistent 6 to 7% annual growth rate. This economic growth, which spurred real estate demand, is driven by these factors. Over 2.3 million OFW whose remittances grow at 3% yearly and accounts for 10% of GDP. The Philippines, the largest global location for contact services delivery, accounts for 15% of the global BPO market. Philippine offshore gaming operators accounts for 26% of office space demand, and dynamic tourism industry with 7.1 million international visitors in 2018 and projected to hit 10 million by 2020. 158 billion US dollar investment to modernize infrastructure. The Philippines grants up to 40% of freehold ownership on any condominium development to foreigners, a remarkable investment opportunity. Metro Manila offers some of Asia's fastest appreciating yet most affordable properties, with results to very competitive rental yields and vacancy rates. Quezon City holds the distinction of being Metro Manila's first planned urban development. Wide avenues and greeneries welcome visitors. Today, this well-planned urban development, known for its open spaces, is also Metro Manila's largest city. In the middle of the city is its designated Central Business District, the 250-hectare transit-oriented Triangle Park, dubbed by the World Bank as the center of gravity of commercial development in Metro Manila in the coming years. This vibrant place is home to high-rise condominiums and offices, malls, hotels, and the soon-to-open North Avenue Grand Central Station that will connect the various rapid transit lines, making Quezon City the hub of transportation in Metro Manila. It is the Philippines' information and communication technology capital, truly an ideal destination for businesses to invest. The enviable combination of excellent connectivity, availability of public spaces, and ample supply of developable land makes this city a viable and affordable residential option with condominium prices ranging from $1,400 to $4,400 US per square meter. Continuous growth has led to an increased demand for housing, evidenced by rental rates rising an average 9.7% per annum and property prices appreciating an average of 10% a year. This city is on the rise. With a vast expanse of land ready for development, it offers exciting and tremendous opportunities for investors who are early to ride on its inevitable road to progress and prosperity. Invest in Quezon City today.